Hey everybody, Adam here, and I want to take you through an experience that will give you a taste of what hypnosis is like. So here's what I'd like for you to do. If you're ready and you'd like to, place both your hands out in front of you like this. All right? Take one of those hands, flip it over, and close your eyes now. All right, I'd like you to imagine that I am holding in my hand a very large book, like a textbook or an unabridged dictionary that you might find in a library. And I'd like you to imagine that you can see that book really well. Imagine the color of the book. Imagine how thick it is. Imagine how heavy it might be. Notice any writing that's on the cover. In a moment, I'm going to place that book in your upturned right hand. You'll feel the weight of it immediately, if you're not beginning to feel it already. But first allow that book to float in a little bit closer. Notice the texture on the cover. Notice the fine detail that you can see. Notice the binding. In a moment, on the count of 3, I'm going to drop that book into your upturned hand. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Feel the weight of that book as it drops now into that hand, causing that hand to want to sink lower. The lower that hand sinks, the better you're going to feel. And the better you feel, the lower that hand is going to want to sink. Feel the weight of that book as it gets heavier and heavier now. And shift your focus to the other arm. Imagine that on the other arm, I'm tying on that wrist a string. That string goes up until it's attached to a large, clear helium balloon that is perfectly weightless. As I click my fingers now, the opposite effect is going to begin to happen on that hand, as that weightless balloon is going to cause that hand to want to drift higher and higher. Feel the weightlessness as that hand drifts even higher now. And as I click my fingers again, I'll drop a second book onto that upturned hand that's twice as heavy as large as the first now. Feel the weight as it causes it to drift even lower. Tying a second balloon now, perfectly clear, perfectly weightless, onto that other hand, causing it to want to drift higher and higher. On the count of 3, I'll click my fingers. I want you to open your eyes, stare at your hands. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. All right, your hands are back to normal now. Hopefully that gave you a taste of what hypnosis is like. If you'd like to know more, you can visit my website at www.squawklikeachicken.com so we can talk about how I can bring my show, Enter the Hypnoverse, to your event and make it a raving success. Have a great day.